Hi, bumblebees. It's can't see anything. Turn the volume up. Hey, bumblebees. How's it going? How's it going? I got a bit of a headache. I just did quite a few things, so I'm a little winded. A little winded. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Roxy. Hi, Melik. Lola, please stop scratching my carpet. Not gonna twerk for you. Lisa, stop. It's so hot. So hot. My boobies be itching. Sorry to the fellas. You have a sink? Yeah, I don't. Those things are so ugly. I'm sure they're lovable, but they're really ugly. She won't stop scratching my carpet. Lola Joy, stop. Please. Come here. Oy vey. Where's my bumblebees at? Make sure you double tap the screen. Oh, it starts. I'm gonna have to take some Tylenol. It was breezy. 106 impulse rings today. I missed 6. Hi, Robin. Hi, Wendy. That's so hot. Feels like 400 degrees outside. I just made myself take my trash out. It was just time. It was like, do it. I didn't sleep at all last night. I just had a really, really bad, hard mental day yesterday. And then I had to get up at 11 to make a phone call, and then at 1, the pest control came to spray, and I was like, I can't sleep. So I wanted to sleep, but I just couldn't. So I ended up calling my mom and talking to her for a while. Tried to lay down, couldn't do it. Got up, had some plant-based nuggets and a bottle of water. And I was like, I'm gonna lay down. I'm washing my comforter right now because Mac's hair gets everywhere on it. And then Pixie texted me and said she was on her way, and I was like, well, I know it'll take a day or two for her to get here, but I was like, I gotta get this trash out of this house. Hi, Terry. Make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks, Luke. So, I wanted to hop on. Yeah, she's been saying she's coming for a couple weeks now. So when I talked to my mom earlier, she said, will you text me when you know if Pixie is coming, I was like, yeah, and she goes, do you think she'll leave? And I'm like, no. So I was shocked that she left. I'm very grateful. Keep her in your thoughts and prayers that she is safe. The last time she left, she got hit by a deer, so I know that's worrisome for her right now. So it is what it is. I pinned my GoFundMe in the description. If you're able to make a donation, I will be forever grateful, because right now it looks like it's going to be 2 months before I can get released from the doctor. That's why I was in such a bad headspace yesterday. LT, I didn't ask for shit. I asked for a donation. And if you're interested in the Hummingbird, it's $5 a donation. You can just send it here. I did, because I was going through trying to look for my dishes when I was outside. And I can't find them. I don't know. But I did find the Hummingbirds. They're in my craft box, of course. So I do have those. There's 4 of them. I think that's all I have. I did get Patrice's package today for my birthday, which is July 16th. I probably gonna hold off a bit before I open that. But where are my bumblebees? Oh my jeez. Bradley, nice. Cancer. Are you a Cancer, or does it cut off on... Leos are my favorite, but love a Cancer. Could you shout out my friend Nick's birthday? Happy birthday, Nick. I'm trying. What are you trying? Yes, Cancer. Leo cuffs. That's what I was like. It was right there. So that means you're super awesome. Oh, you're trying to get rid of all... Don't worry about it. They're not going to rock my vote. I don't even care. I was just wondering where my bumblebees were. Oh, there's Robin. Good. Did you girls see the Instagram post I sent you? I sent Robin and Terry, both of you girls, that little girl with their glasses on. It said, I'm trying my best, honey. It was so precious. I kept watching it over and over and over. Oh my gosh. I sent it to your, I think I sent it to your text, or I may have sent through Instagram. I don't know. Hi, Carolyn. Let me highlight you. 1 second. I've been wanting to make sure I highlight all of my bumblebees. My youngest sister and dad birthday are July 5th. Nice. Bunch of Cancers. A lot of emotions going on in that household. Hi, Katie Lou. Katie Lou who? Thank you, Freddie. That's very nice. Thank you, Kenny. Hi, Gray. Jarlyn. The Johnsons. Your nails are beautiful. Thank you. I need to cut them, but I just don't even care anymore. Juan. No, I don't have Twitter. Hi. You just became a member. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. DK Foster. I want to send you a giant through the phone hug and kiss and thank you for your generous donation on my GoFundMe. It really, really was unexpected, and I need it so bad right now. I like so bad. I know I'm gonna have to repeat myself. So the bumblebees that are here, when more bumblebees get on, just bear with me because I'll have to repeat myself. But yesterday I was in a really bad headspace because I called the cardiologist and they cannot get me in for a echocardiogram until the 25th of this month. Then I don't have a follow-up with them until July 16th, which is my birthday. So I have to wait that long to get answers. Running out of breath, running out of breath. And then I'll get my endoscopy. So, it was just really, it was a hard hit. I talked to my doctor yesterday again, and she said she has a good feeling that my thyroid is going to be coming under control. She'll retest my thyroid after the 6th month. Getting dizzy. Great. But she said she thinks it's my heart. So that just gave me more anxiety. So I did not sleep at all. I texted her and said, I told you when you sent over the referral to put ASAP. And she never responded. She said, I called in your prescription. And that was all she said. So I was just really let down by the medical field and my doctor yesterday. They said I can call every day and see if there's any cancellations. So I am. So I called today. That's why I said I got up at 11 and told them I'm so scared I'm going to have a heart attack and die in my sleep. I have like nothing. Like it took everything out of me to take the trash out, check the mail, and grab one little thing out of my car and Patrice's box. So, anywho, it's just really discouraging. So I don't want to beg. I want people that are able and want to and willing to donate to my GoFundMe that April set up for me. April and DK Foster are the only 2 people on there. There's 5 donations. The other 3 people I don't even know. So I put their names in the post, and I am so grateful. If you're a silent watcher or you're a friend of April's, I am so grateful. Thank you so much. Some guy I don't even know, Stanley, sent $100. It takes the financial stress burden, it eases it, so I can just kind of push that aside for a little bit and focus on my health. Oh, honey, thank you so much. I will put you down for 4 hummingbird entries. Carolyn. You are down for 4 hummingbird entries. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Now I have 4 hummingbirds. I'm selling them for $100 a piece, or I'm raffling them. I know that may seem like a lot, but these were handpicked from me from Guatemala. I've had them for a couple years now. And when I was packing, I was going through my son's stuff that he left behind, and then a little bit, hi Peggy, and I think 1 or 2 came from Donnie's stuff. So yeah, I've been to Guatemala a few times. So I'm gonna auction them off, raffle them off. Or if somebody's like, no, I gotta have that one, I'll give you $100, then that's the case. But I'm gonna show them now, and then I'll show them again when more bumblebees show up. Make sure you hit the like button. Carolyn, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you, thank you. Get a job. Okay, here's the first one. It's so beautiful. Look at that. My nails grow very quick. My nails and my hair grow really quick. Where you at, Bradley? I wish I could. I'm not supposed to be out of the bed. I'm supposed to be in the bed rest, and not in the heat. And I live in Florida, so yeah, good times. If you're interested in this one, I'm not raffling it off yet, but if somebody wants to purchase it for $100, then let me know. Then we have this pretty purplish one. It's purple, the dark purple and then light purple. You can look on the internet. This is a really pretty one. I like the bead colors on that, but I like the green, orange, and the yellow. You know, I like the rustic colors. And then I have this beautiful blue one. Oh, doesn't look so crisp. Crisp. And it only has the blue beads. And this one is just so elegant and precious to me. I don't know. They're called beaded hummingbirds. These I got from Guatemala. I got them from the local Mayan women. Thank you, David. My eyes are bothering me. Look at this sweet yellow one. Is that not so pretty? So the local Mayan women in Guatemala make these, and at the time that I bought them, it was feeding, if you buy one hummingbird, it fed a family for 2 weeks with, you know how everything's so expensive. I highly doubt that now. It's probably more like a week, if that. But I do know hummingbirds have gone up in price. When I first went to Guatemala back in 2021, they were $2.50 a piece. And then the last time I went to Guatemala, so I went 4 or 5 times. The last time I went, they were $8 a piece. So they definitely went up. I don't even know what they are now. So, because I know so many of you want them. I was going to get a hold of my, my guy, Mike, in San Marcos, and see if I could just, you know, order them, and then, but it's just so expensive because shipping alone is $300. Just to ship, well, it is coming from Guatemala, but to ship a small little box of hummingbirds, it's $300. I did travel abroad a lot. I don't have much, but I hope. That's so sweet. I will put you down for the hummingbird drawing. I'm drawing it on Sunday, and if you win this hummingbird. Bradley Sharp, got you down. Thank you so much. It's $5 an entry. That's so very kind. Thank you so much. Bradley Sharp. So we got that going on. You have a Canadian forehead. Thank you. I'm from Missouri, but I live in Florida. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button. They don't look very pretty to me today, but thank you so much. I have Graves' disease, and so that's why they're like so big. 17 months. April Halsey, how are you doing, sweetheart? Hi, Tayshawn. Oh, Bradley, I think you found the right place. We love to give and to love and to help. My name is Wendy. No, I don't ignore. I didn't see you comment. Great, but it's Ray now. Halsey Ray. Halsey, wow. Can you tell that I'm not getting enough oxygen to my brain? April Ray. We can be friends, of course. Yeah, I comment. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm selling them for $100, but other than that, they're being auctioned off. Because right now I am not released from my doctor, and it's looking like it's going to be a couple weeks. No, they're not live. Colby, I had someone offer me $100 the other day, so you can go on with yourself. Candace. I know a Candace. Hello. I like you. I'm 23. My son's 24. Hi, Ross. Hi, Jail. Hi, Polly. YouTube Baptist. Hello. Polly, you could be friends with her son. Yeah, for sure. Well, to order them, I'm sure they're $10 a piece, so I would get 25. That's $250, and then it's $250 to ships. So it's going to be $500. Aw, Wendy, that's so sweet. Yeah, but they're coming from Guatemala. You had a great time on your honeymoon. Get rid of that Wander guy. I don't know what I need to highlight Wendy. Oh, shit. There we go. You're from Arizona. You should find a trans-shipper. It would be cheaper, or ship them in directly through airlines. They do it from the airlines. Yeah, that's why it's so much. And it's crazy because like the more that you buy, the cheaper it is to ship. But it's just like, I don't know. I did a huge shipment of like their quilts and their pillowcases and their hummingbird cups and I mean everything. I just did a huge, and it was like $750. But there was like blankets and I mean there was so much stuff. And then just to get like a little box of 25 hummingbirds, $250 to ship. I would love to go back to Guatemala, but could see Guatemala top of Mount. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. But I have to get released from the doctor first before I do anything. I would just love to be outside and go to the beach. I'm 3 blocks from the beach. I mean, with my condo, if the trees weren't in the way, I could see the beach. I'm having a little chest pain. I would give you more than 2. I'm on bed rest. I have a partial blockage in my heart. My thyroid is acting up, and I keep stop breathing. I wouldn't say stop breathing, but I am dealing with surprise is GoFundMe. You deserve it. All the support. Surprise and GoFundMe. What? Of course, Wendy, of course. You just serving of all. I'm not getting much, which, like, I'm a little surprised. Like, other than 2 bumblebees, nobody's made any donation, which is crazy to me a little bit. There's more from you? It was at 357 when I looked last. Maybe they'll donate for jumping jacks. I don't think my bumblebees are really into that. JD, I'm putting you on the, or DK, my brain, what is wrong with my brain? DK, are you on this list? No, I'm putting you on here. This hummingbird giveaway. Ten entries. Good. Hi, Kathleen. Kathleen, I posted. We all love you big time. I don't really feel it just from a couple people right now. Kathleen, I posted my GoFundMe that April set up for me. So if you're able to donate anything, even if it's $5, or if you cannot, totally understand. If you could just share it on your platforms, I would really, really appreciate it. It looks like I'm not going to get clearance from my echocardiogram until July 16th. That's why yesterday I did not go live, because I was so sad and I felt so defeated. I feel like I'm like prisoner in my own home. I can't even walk my dog. I'm just... Earlier I was talking to my mom. I feel like I'm good. I kept yawning. That is my birthday, July 16th. Yeah, they put April Amadon set up a GoFundMe because I'm not going to be able to. Oh, I have called and called. I even called again today to see if they had cancellations. I have the echocardiogram done on the 25th, but I don't have the follow-up until July 16th. So I'm like telling my mom, and she's like, well, if it's like serious. Oh, that's nice. Only 3,043 left. Yeah, right. But if something is like really wrong and I'm gonna need to have heart surgery, I would imagine they would get a hold of me sooner. But I can't get the endoscopy until I get clearance from the cardiac doctor, and that's not until July 16th. So I was like on the phone, like, you don't understand. At night, I have to lay on my side with my neck up, and I put my tongue, I turn my face to the side a little bit, because if I lay completely on my side, my blood pressure drops real low. And then I've been like slightly biting my tongue, so it don't fall to the back of my throat. Because it keeps going to the back of my throat, cutting off my oxygen supplies. The CO2 is building up, and that's your body's response when I'm like, it wakes me up, and then my heart is pounding out of my chest, and I immediately set up because I'm like freaked out. That's how I fainted last time. It's just a lot after spending a whole year off and on in the hospital last year, having surgeries and procedures, and I'm just over being sick. I'm just really over being sick. So for anybody that's just logging on, I found my hummingbirds in my craft box. I was gonna carry it in, but it was too heavy, so Pixie can get it. But these are the 3 hummingbirds. They're 100 apiece, which will go towards, me not losing my condo or my car. Or I'm going to just raffle them off individually. So we got purple, the beautiful, elegant yellow, the black that's just like so fun, and then this beautiful blue one. Sorry, its wings are not out. So if you're interested, let me know. If not, I'm fine with that. I'll just raffle them off. I live in Florida for a short time and don't like the medical care there at all. Shebang, you're new here. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, so I would just take a hike, buddy. Selling them for 100, or if not, I'm raffling them off. I make more raffling, but I would do 100 if somebody wanted one. Or you can go and get your own, but I got these from Guatemala from either Mike or, oh my gosh, Marina. Why am I not, my brain is not working. They're really beautiful how they make them. It's just so incredible. Yeah, they want me to do a sleep study, but they don't take my insurance, so I gotta call around and find us a pulmonary doctor that does do the sleep study, and then I got all my paperwork right here. And that we're taking notes, people. Um, and then the endocrinologist that needs to check for cancer or, you know, tumors on my thyroid. They don't take my insurance. It's $230 for the first visit, and that's just what's going on, what's your name, new patient, $230. And then it's $110 for every appointment after that, which I would have to go back and get the ultrasound on my thyroid. And then I don't know if they'd want to see me again. So I'm just like, I don't know. I want to be excited and happy, and it's summer. I'm going to be 44 in July, and I want to go to the beach, and I want to go have some fun. I want to get a job to where I can, you know, go live and not have to worry about saying, don't forget to tip, don't forget to do this. Just like if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. I just get to hang out with you guys without the financial burden, even though this is a job. But I love my job, so I can't be mad at it. Thank you. They do sleep studies at home now. Doctors can call them and little device hook up and go. They did say that, but they wanted me to do a 2-day inpatient sleep study because I asked them about that. Oh, Lord, rain. We had rain for a couple days. Can I help you? You want me to hold you? Come say hi to the people. Oh, I could barely lift you. I'm so sorry. Can you say hi? I didn't say kisses. Hi, Addie. Nice to have you. Oh, Sheena? Can you look at the camera? Right here. Elvis. I will donate as soon as I can. Have to say. Oh, honey, I'm telling you, if you can't, you can't. Just if you could share it. I don't like that. Fund takes a percentage. They don't take too much. They really don't. Hello. I don't stop. Elvis, look at the camera and do it. Do this side. Elvis. Can you say hi? Speak. They don't? Oh, that's good to hear. They really don't take much. I remember when we did one for my mom, and then she was like, take it down. But I had given her 200. Cindy Eiler gave her 200, and then somebody I don't know gave 50. And I think they took $25. So it was, no, I did 250 because she had 500. So they took like 25 out. Happy almost birthday. My name is Wendy. My dog's name is Maxwell James. Hi, Jessica. My GoFundMe is in the description box. If you can't make a donation, I really ask you to please share on your internet platforms. Thank you. Wendy and Max. That's right, baby. I haven't washed my hair in about 2 weeks. I haven't had the strength. I bathe in my tub. It's disgusting. When Pixie gets here, I'm gonna have her set in the bathroom while I take a shower. Because I'm afraid with the heat, I will pass out. It is just nappy. Eveni shampoo. It's in a purple bottle. I don't use conditioner, never have. Hello from California. I can't speak too loud because I run out of breath really easily. Oh, I would absolutely help a wounded animal. Thank you, April, so much. Sweet thing. What was your favorite part of the honeymoon except, besides the bow, chicken bow wow? I don't care, you're a bad boy. I'm married. Hi, Gab. $68. Don't let me forget. I'll try to sing to you. I might be a little winded, but I'll do my best. I'm feeling really defeated. Really defeated. Seeing the starfish under the water. Oh my gosh. Wow. What color were they? Are they like the dull pink? Thank you, Jessica. Yes, I'm single and not ready to mingle. Yep, I can clap. I'm really good at it. Yellow, brown, black, and pink. Wow. Congratulations, Mo. Thank you, Scarlett. Thank you, Anthony. Hi, Willow. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit the like button. I got a GoFundMe going on down in the description. If you can't make a donation, can you please share it on your Facebook or whatever? If this was a wig, it would look so much better. Let's be for real. Come on now. Wig? Really? Get your shit together. Bye, Addie. Have a good one. Oh, let me highlight you, Jessica. There you go. When I see a bumblebee pop up, I like to highlight them. So when I'm going live and I see color, I'm like, okay, I'm safe. Thank you, sweetie. I don't discriminate on size. I like me a plumpier man, like a Rick Ross. Hi, Jasmine. I've been sick. Hi, Cherie. Hey, girl, hey. All right, April. Please share my link. Will you? Please, please. Please, please. Pretty please, April Ray. April Ray. Good vibes. Thank you so much. DK, you're so sweet. I got lots of finger tattoos. I want many more. That's what I want for my work. Hi, Miss Chris. Your daughter's on the way to see me. I'm going to have her wash my hair because I don't want to pass out in the shower. But I did force myself to take out the trash because I've been, well, I can't go outside because of the heat. I am still up. I gotta highlight her too. You are highlighted, Miss Chris. You guys, I know I keep saying it, and I won't keep saying it, but I probably will keep saying it. But my GoFundMe is in the description. If you are able to help, please do what you can. It'll mean the world. I'm looking at the end of July before I'm going to be released from my doctor. My echocardiogram is on the 25th. They couldn't get me in sooner. And the follow-up appointment is July 16th, which is my birthday. So I don't know if I'm going to get results. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to have heart surgery, because when I talked to my doctor last night, she said that she thinks it's more my heart than it is my thyroid. So that really scared the crap out of me, knowing that I have a partial blockage anyway. And with me sleeping and my tongue falling in the back of my throat, causing me to stop taking in oxygen. I wake up, my heart is pounding, going crazy. It's just so much. It's so scary. I'm afraid to fall asleep. I was up all night long. I was like, okay, the sun's up. It's 5:30, the sun's coming up. You should be able to fall asleep. Then it was 6, then it was 7, then it was 8, and then nothing. They have me down to see a pulmonary. They want me to do a 2-day inpatient sleep study, but they don't take my insurance, so I had to find a different pulmonary doctor. So, but I mean, if I can get my heart situated, I just in my being, I know my body and the way that it reacts, and if I do something or whatever, it's just I lose my breath. I start spinning. I can't. My heart races. I just have a feeling that it's my heart. And my mom said that if I have to have heart surgery, that she will be here. And I said, well, Pixie will be here. And she goes, that's wonderful, Wendy, but you're having heart surgery. I'm going to be there. And she goes, now the endoscopy. And I was like, Mom, I'm not worried about the endoscopy. To me, it's fun because you try to fight the medication. Yes, I have tachycardia, palpitations all the time. I could feel it, and it's such a scary feeling. But like when they give you the anesthesia, they'd be like counting down, and I'd be like staring at the wall, like keep your eyes open, keep your eyes open, just trying to fight it, and then it's just like you feel it, you're just out. And it's like a quick little nap that you get. It seems like as soon as you go to sleep, you wake right back up. So, but before they can do that, they have to make sure my heart is strong enough to be put under. And they are taking their sweet time to get me in. And I found out all of this yesterday, and I was really discouraged. It was really sad. Oh, I can feel it in my throat. I can feel it, hear it in my ear. It's so annoying. Like I'll have to like push right here to make it stop. It's just really scary. And I asked my doctor, okay, if my Graves' disease isn't like that bad, why am I not sleeping at night? Because insomnia is like one of the big signs of Graves' disease. And she said, your anxiety. She said, you have really, really, really bad anxiety. And I'm like, yeah, because every time I close my eyes, I'm afraid I'm not going to wake up. Lisa, I'm glad he's doing great. And if I have to get stents put in my heart, okay. But I'm just like, let's get this shit over. I want to live. I want to live. I want to go outside. I want to go to the beach. I want to be able to just get in my car. I want to, when I went, sorry, get excited and lose my breath. It was early in the morning, so the sun wasn't too bad. It was 85 degrees. But just going to the doctor's appointment was like, I don't know, it was like so refreshing. I know this is not who Wendy is. That's why I hate even going live sometimes, because I know you guys come to me to like lift your spirits and do this and do that and make you laugh because I'm hilarious. And it's just like, I don't have hardly anything to give. But it was just like, oh, the palm tree looks so beautiful and the wind blowing. It was so nice. But listen. Okay, Jessica, well, please share my GoFundMe. Please share my GoFundMe so I can get the financial burden stress off of me. But if I go get the echocardiogram, thank you, Jessica, so much. I'm going to say, I need to know if my life is in danger. And if they say no, because I'm going to talk like this, then I'm going to start door dashing at night. Do a live. It's in my description box under the video. Sherry, thank you so much for asking. It's in the description box. Hi, G Hill. You're awesome. You're awesome. But, you know, like I do my live, and then when I get off my live, then I'll just go DoorDash. And I can DoorDash from like 9 to 1 a.m. because it should be open that late here in Panama City Beach. So, and the sun will be down. But I'm afraid, like, the other day when I was doing a video, I just went a mile up the road to go get my prescriptions. Like, I have a prescription I need to pick up, and I didn't have after I took my trash out, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna faint. I gotta get back in the house. I just don't want to pass out while I'm driving. Like, that's so scary. And I had to pull over the other day. Just that short little trip, and my face went pale, my hands went pale, and I couldn't catch my breath, and I was just like, I'm 43, I'm almost 44. I'm so over all this. Oh, they said there's more tests that we would like to run, but it's nighttime and we don't do that at this ER. So they wanted to give me this cocktail with lidocaine in it for me to drink, and like I said, I was like, no disrespect, but no thank you, because if my throat is numb, oh my gosh, I'm gonna panic even more. I already feel like I can't breathe. Not being able to fill my throat? Like swallow and can't fill it? Nope. Nope. I did look into disability and I do qualify, but, and they've been calling me, but I need to call them back. I was just dealing with doctor stuff first, but it just takes years to get qualified, and I don't want to say it's pride or ego, because those aren't things that we really should carry in our suitcase. Um, but it's a hard pill to swallow, even with my throat. Um, Love you, Carolyn. Thank you so much for the donation. Have a great evening. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. It's hard to be on disability when you're only 43 years old. That's a hard pill to swallow. I'm like 43 on disability. And then you only make a little bit of money and you can't make any more. And it's not enough to pay my bills. The skin has been bothering me. I'm just going to cut it off. There we go. Much better. Get the ball. Yeah, I think I'll call them tomorrow. I'll put that on my to-do list. I cleaned out the kitty litter. I talked to the doctor. I washed my blanket. I changed the kitty litter, which is outside on my balcony. But she always kicks the litter out, so I had to vacuum around everything, and that's outside. So that was like so sad. It's so sad. I need to shave my mustache. I mean, I'm about to dread this shit. Okay, I'm gonna put on here, call SSDI. Yeah, but it's just like, I know Pixie hurt herself, and she applied for disability. She's been waiting, and it's been like 2 years. Everybody I talk to, it's like you're looking at years before you'll ever get your first check. Hi, Destiny. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Hope. I need to get I had a better kitty litter box and I gave it to my son, but when Pixie picked up Lola and brought her to me, she took the top off because she didn't have room in her Jeep. So I had one of those where everything would stay inside. She would just go through the flap, but they're like 30, 40 bucks. I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that right now. So I'll just deal with the cleanup. I did put it in my bathroom for a little bit because it was getting so hot. And I keep my balcony door cracked so Lola can go in and out because she loves to be out there. But oh my gosh, she made such a mess. And when you're walking on my tile and my floor, you can feel it no matter how much I swept. And I was like, yeah, it's going back outside. I have like 4 different things that I qualify for for disability. I get hot, I get cold. Well, cannot make it. I cannot make it open. Can you copy and paste it? Sure, shit. I know. April said something about 10 years. Jeez Louise. Tried. Please keep trying. How's Grayson doing? I know, it's disgusting. It's like if you're gonna get the back pay, why are you not just giving it to us now? Yeah, they've been calling me. I definitely qualify, so I'm gonna call them tomorrow. I was just dealing with like doctors is like my first priority. Like I need to get my heart checked out. He's great. He's out swimming. Isn't it dark out? I used to swim in the dark. I love swimming in the dark. Yesterday was a really hard day. Like I'm not falling into depression, which I'm super, super grateful for because I struggle with depression really, really bad. It's just more, it's just anxiety. It's just constant anxiety. When I close my eyes, I'm like thinking in my head all the things I want to say to my son, just in case I don't wake up. You know, like, it's just, and I find peace in sleeping during the day when when the sun is awake. But today, I did have a lot to do, phone call wise and stuff. But it's just, I don't know. Maybe I'll rest tonight. The night before, not last, was it last night? No, it was the night before. I had this huge, and I had to be like, Wendy, you're on a lot of new medication. Take a deep breath. You are okay. I had this brain zap that was so obnoxious. It was like, I mean, it was like the biggest brain zap that I've ever had. And I like set up and I was like, what the hell was that? Scared me to death. I mean, I was like, I don't know, my whole body's falling apart. The only time I had brain zaps is when I was on Effexor and I wanted to kill myself, and then they were like weaning me off, putting me back on Celexa, and I would have little bzz, bzz. I would feel them, but I knew why it was happening, so I didn't get too worried about it because I talked to my doctor back in Missouri, and he was like, "That's completely normal." Um, But why in the hell did it happen so intensely the other night? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where it came from. I think it was like my brain saying, I can't take much more of this shit. I can't take it. Mackenzie, can't say your first name. Thank you. Anil. I think I'm going to take you guys with me. I had base plant nuggets earlier for like lunch dinner. Look at all these pills. Looks like my grandma's table. What's really going on here? Okay, hold on real quick. I'm just gonna search up like this because I need to do something real quick. Don't worry about these big thighs, okay? I'm not gonna worry about those. Are these love handles or saddlebags? What are those? I mean, what's that? What is this? What is going on with me? That's the indentation from my surgery. But that's not even a scar. They just tightened it so tight that it messed up my damn stomach. I'll just pull those up here. I unplugged my charger to charge my vape. Okay. It's all love. That's right. It's all love. Hey, I lost 4 pounds, so I ain't complaining. I gotta turn this there. You guys can see my living room a little bit. I want to get my coffee table that's in my car. But, oh, ambulance is coming. Ambulance. Oh. I'm getting me a snack bar. These are keto, plant-based protein bars. Only 1 gram of sugar. This box is empty. They're so good. I eat 1 a day because they're so damn expensive. You get 4 for like 6 something. Let me put this in the trash. How many calories? 150. Man, there's a lot of sirens going on right now. My comforter is all warm. Oh, it feels so good. Put it on my bed. I need to grab those things, but I'll do that later. I just got a bottled water. Oh, you know what? Shit. I didn't feed my dog our dinner. Just lunch. So give me a second. You're hungry, huh, bub? Look at him. You hungry? Sit. Okay, I'll quit playing around. Robin, thank you. I will pin that. The GoFundMe. Wow. Is penned for anybody that is interested in helping, or if they can't, they can please share it on your Facebook or whatever. Mama, you want some treats? Come up here. You want your treats? Where do you want them? On the table? Yeah? Okay. You're welcome. Come on. I'm not giving you any more food. You have a little bit and you've been eating way too much. You're gonna get super fat like me. Put you on a plant-based diet. Eat your food, Maxwell, and don't eat it so fast you have to get sick. Tell you what, these animals. I'm going to, you know what's hard is folding blankets. It will wear you out, but it's a good arm workout, so. Just let me, I had to use this when I was trying to take a nap, but I couldn't. I can't stand when they're not perfectly. No. Let me put this in my closet. Nice clean comforter. Oh, Max's hair all over it. Get in my bed. I don't know about Weezer. Jessica, don't give up. Do you want up here? You ate your food entirely too quick. That's all I'm saying. I'm back from ER. Doctor said heart was evaluated. Told him. Oh, you're so funny. Hi, Marinella. GoFundMe is in. Oh, my tummy's hurting. Is in the description. If you can't donate, can you please share it on your Facebook? I don't have Facebook. Okay. Bless her heart. Do you want up here? I'm not going to beg you. I need to. Why is my tummy hurting? Thank you, Patty. Thank you. Hold on, I gotta plug this bad boy in. So what did you guys have for dinner? It's a plant-based keto bar. IHOP. Mmm. Hey, no face. Go somewhere else. You're not wanted here. Cauliflower pizza with... You like the cauliflower? I cannot do the cauliflower. But the pesto sounds nice. KFC. One of my dad's favorite. Almost not the same. You had pancakes. Spam, tater tots, and corn. Nice. Hi, Julie. Hi, Johnny. Julie, I didn't know you were late, so you're good. Wonder! I gotta highlight you. Hold on. Wendy, I have a GoFundMe. Thank you, Angel David. In the description, if you're able to make a donation, I'd greatly appreciate it. If not, if you could please share a link on your Facebook or whatever, it'd mean a whole lot. Also, all my hummingbirds, all my bracelets, my real crystal bracelets that I made, there's 9 left. They're all 20% off, so they're like $18 right now. So I highly recommend you go buy them all. I do. I have I went to school for massage therapy. I would say, do you want deep tissue or Swedish? Thank you, Jaylee. Here you go. You have a bite. It's all plant-based. Max, stop. I don't know what that means. I used to do yoga, yes, but I don't know what that one word means, so I guess no. I'm from South Korea. I am. My son loves that song. Mm-mm-mm. Does it really? God bless to you. Oh, Sheree, let me screenshot so I can put you down for the hummingbird giveaway. Thank you so much, honey. Once I get the energy, yeah. Once I get this echocardiogram done on my heart. It's under the beehive. I don't know. Robin, Terry, anybody, do you know what my Etsy name is? Let me look 1 second. Beehive by Wendy. Beehive by Wendy. Jessica, that's so very sweet. Thank you so much. I'm gonna screenshot that one too. I'm gonna have to take this shirt off. It's like cutting under my ribs pretty bad. $20? I absolutely believe in God. I believe in you. Oh, I believe in you. Jay, get some manners. Jessica, honey, thank you so much. Got a screenshot it. You will be down for 5 entries for the hummingbird. Oh my gosh, I was so happy for $2. Oh, honey, thank you. Holy shit balls. I must be getting emotional from being just stuck in the bed. Like, thank you. Oh my gosh, she just sent me $22. Not to mention what DK Foster's been doing. Lisa, you've been around a while, right? Should your butt be highlighted? Soccer queen, don't you worry. I have a, you're addicted to this channel. Wait till I get my, my energy back. I'll be making you laugh because I am funny. And not just funny looking, I am funny. Damn. Oh, shit. I don't know. I forgot. Oh, soccer queen. If you could share my GoFundMe that's in my description box, that would just be incredible. You are worthy no matter what mood you're in. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. I've been trying to put along. Oh, thank you. Yayness. I mean, my forehead does kind of look big, I guess. No, well. Thank you, David, very much. Terry, stop. Don't stop. You made left huge mark on my heart when you sent a card to my dad from all the bumblebees. Pretty dry. Girl, I get that because of all the cards sent to my father, going through all 3 cancers, like, Terry, we rock. We rock. Does your dad need another card? Email me and I'll send him another card. Do you need a card? Email me, I'll send you a card. Thanks, Ron. Kyron, thank you. Yes, email me. I would love that. Tell me like an update in the email about his health and all that jazz, if you don't mind. If you notice, all gorgeous women have... Really? Well, me and Terry are just little hot ones. Okay, Sharia, sure will, honey. He was in remission for a few months, but he no longer is. Treatment isn't working. So a card would be wonderful. And I will tell you what to use. I can't do it here because YouTube blocked me for a week talking about alternative cancer treatments. I'll tell you what to get them. You get it at Tractor Supply. Oh, you want me to pop a boob out? Sure. Let me grab it real quick. Go somewhere else. Go look at porn. Come on now. Thank you, RMZ. Yes. My mom's taken it as a preventive. But people will have cancer all through their body and they take this. I can't say it or I'll get cut off of YouTube for 2 weeks. And it completely clears all the cancer. Real shit. And a girl from a lady, she was blind from like centuries and centuries and centuries ago. She predicted a bunch of stuff that was going to happen in 2025. Okay, and this was like in like the 1700s, 1800s, and she predicted that it will be a cure for cancer, along with like AI is going to take over, mass flooding, massive fires, California. Treatment, a cure for Alzheimer's. She listed a whole bunch of stuff. But doctors don't talk about it because they'll lose so much. Like my dad, he's in remission right now with his colon cancer. but they're making him do his last 5 chemo treatments, or they're going to take away his benefits. And I get so angry every time he goes get chemo, because I'm like, that fucking chemo, pardon my French, is what's going to kill. It's what kills people. That or radiation poisoning. But this it's pretty magnificent. It's crazy, but I can't say it here. Which I think it's effed up. What happened to freedom of speech? Thank you. He had throat cancer, then he had lung cancer, and now colon cancer. And this happened all within 3.5 years. I look like a dinosaur? Which kind? Herbivore, because I only eat plants? Don't do the research. Don't. That's exactly what they are, guinea pigs. This is a bumblebee. I was looking for the perfect bumblebee tattoo, and I couldn't find one, so I asked one of my favorite, just one of my greatest loves of my life. It's one of my bumblebees here on this channel in my life. She lives in Scotland. Her daughter was 7 at the time. I said, tell her to draw me a picture of a bumblebee, and she drew it, and you can't really see it, but it's got like squigglies in the middle. And when I was in Guatemala, I got it put on me. They said, do you want us to like sharpen it up a bit? And I said, no, I want exactly like the drawing. But the bumblebee stands for my bumblebees here. I don't like to call you guys followers, because you're not followers. You're leaders. You're my loves. You're a part of me. And without bumblebees, the world would not exist because of pollination. And without my bumblebees here, I would not exist, because I need you guys to be able to have a platform. So that's what I call you guys, my bumblebees. Yes, David, you want me to highlight you, honey? Oh, I made most of these. Pixie made a few of them. A couple of them are gifts. I had them off for a while because I was in the hospital in October, and I was like unresponsive for a few hours, and they cut off my favorite sweater. They took off all my bracelets. They cut off my favorite bracelet from the mother that drew this. And I just kept them off for quite a while. I just put them on maybe like a month or so ago. But did your parents sell the farm? Yeah, the appraiser came by today. So they're waiting to hear back from that. Finally found it. Oh, Lisa, thank you so much. I think that gets a highlight. Thank you so much. I will get those out. Well, that out. I got other stuff I need to send out. Thank you, T-Bird. T-Bird. When my dad got diagnosed with his second cancer, I kind of had like a mental breakdown. And with the spirits in the house I was living in, I stopped eating and I dropped down to 88 pounds. So I was put in an eating rehab, and they were like making me eat way too much because I had gastric bypass and I'm not supposed to eat like a normal person. And I kept telling them that, but they wouldn't listen. And they would put me in timeout and make me touch and play with my food, smell it as like a form of punishment. So I was forcing myself to eat. And when you have the full gastric bypass, you're not able to regurgitate. You're able to throw up. So I was gagging a lot, and I kept telling them something's not right, something's not right, and they're like, "You're fine. You're just getting used to eating food again." I was like, "No, something's not right." They wouldn't listen to me. I said, "Let me go to the hospital." I was in Chicago, Illinois. They said they'll only see you in triage and they're going to send you right back. They refused me to go to the hospital. So I said, I'm checking myself out. My family at the time thought I was just pissed off because I was in rehab. And I was like, always like trying to appease everybody, but I knew that something was really wrong. Thank you so much. Thank you, T-Bird. Thank you so much. So I checked myself out and I drove 8 hours back home to Rolla, Missouri. And I had to be rushed to a bigger hospital in St. Louis, Missouri to have emergency surgery. My intestines couldn't process what I was eating and they started eating each other. They started going into each other. So that would cut off blood supply and I would have died. So if I wouldn't have gone to the hospital, I would have died in my sleep. And then I had a hernia from gagging so much. And then after you have an intussusception where it goes like that, if you keep the gastric bypass, they tend to reoccur. So I had to have my gastric bypass reversed, which was and is still very scary for me because I was 243 pounds. I don't want to be 88 pounds. I was like really good at like 110. I'm 135 right now. I'm uncomfortable in my skin. I may get used to it. I don't know, but my goal was because my father's cancer, they lost their farm, so I went back home about a month ago, helped them pack up all the buildings on the farm, including my house that I lived on the farm, and then I was going to come back, get a job because I was kind of waiting on them, and start hitting the gym. But then I got really, really sick again, and I've been put on bed rest, and I'm not allowed to be in the sun, which sucks because I was going tanning every day. Because here at my condo complex, they have free tanning, they have a gym, they have a car wash, they have a volleyball court, a tennis court, they have just everything. And it was like part of my routine. I would get up and go tan, and I can't tan. I can't be in the heat. So I've been sick for officially close to 2 years now. And I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm too damn young. And I can't be in the heat because I have a partial blockage in my heart and they don't know how severe it is. So yeah, until I get released from my doctor, after I see a cardiologist and get an echocardiogram, and then my throat, I just was re-diagnosed with Graves' disease, thyroid disease. My throat is narrowing, so they don't know if it's because there's cancer and it's pushing my throat to narrow or like a tumor. So I can't get that test done, an endoscopy, until I get clearance from the cardiologist for my echocardiogram. And that's not going to be until July 16th. And so I'm afraid I'm going to die. My doctor said that she does think that it may be Hashimoto's disease as well. Um, so I'm just defeated. I'm wore out. I'm tired of being sick. I'm a busybody. I like to live. I like to go out and do things. I'm not a partier. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. But I like to be around people, and I like to do special things for people when I'm out. And I mean, I took my trash out to the dumpster today and checked my mail, and it took everything out of me. And I'm 43 years old. So I'm really trying to stay positive, be patient. I got to get a sleep study done because I keep stop breathing in my sleep. It's just a lot. It's a whole lot, and I need to be working. That's why the GoFundMe that I have in my description box is so important. If you guys can help, if you can't, please share it on your Facebook or social medias. Because I don't want to lose my condo. I don't want to lose my life here in Florida. I just got started. My son will be 25 this year. He's on a 3-month traveling trip with his best friend Stone, my second son. They're having the time of their life. He has no idea that anything is wrong with me. I've made it very clear to my parents to not let him know anything. Not that he would come home, but I don't want that in his head. And when I told my dad that, he goes, "Oh, interesting." And he smiled and started laughing because I was so mad at him when they didn't tell me he had colon cancer, because I was like making the transition from Chicago to Florida, and they knew me. They knew that I would go straight back home and be with them. Um, so I was like, "Dad, my intestines didn't explode. I don't know if I have cancer. I don't think I have cancer, but I don't know for sure. But we knew that you had cancer. Like, I should have known." I was so angry that I was left out of the loop. But they did it for my own well-being, and I see that. Hindsight is 2020. But when I said, "Do not tell Ryan anything," he was just, we were on FaceTime. He was like, "Is that right?" It's like, be quiet. Yeah, I was a beauty. I can show you some. Look at these. I was looking at these because I was bored the other day. I got super depressed after looking at these damn pictures. Hold on. Okay. Look at some of these. Just look at them. Hold on. Okay. There's no filter there. Okay, let's look at another one. Oh my gosh. No filter there. This was me in the studio when I was working on an album. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Where'd that body go? Hello. Hello. What happened to me? Should I go back blonde? It's like so depressing. Yeah, that's all I think I have. Then were my favorite Gucci glasses. Favorite Gucci glasses. And somebody, I lived in the ghetto, somebody broke in my car and stole them. They were $600. I would never spend that, but I had the money at the time. Stop it, you're so good. That's right, Kira. Thank you. What does DK stand for, if you want to say? Deborah K. My Deborah K. You still got it. Deborah K. Has everybody hit like? Hold on. I really thought I needed to pop that way. Deborah. Deborah. To lift my spirits. You know what? I have given up everything. I quit smoking cigarettes. When my dad got lung cancer, I am stuck in a bed. If I want to vape until I get well, then I'm going to vape until I get well. I had every intentions on hitting the gym and quitting on May 31st because that was a year of me quitting smoking cigarettes. So I was like, I'm going to do it. And then if I didn't have this vape, it's like the only vice I have. So don't judge people. You don't judge people because you have not walked in my shoes. You have not walked in anybody's shoes. No, I don't drink soda. I drink 1 cup of decaf coffee with no sugar a day and the rest bottled water. And then everything I eat is plant-based. Make sure everybody hits the like button and subscribes. Thank you, Wendy. That's good, Bradley. Parathyroid. It's hard as hell, yeah. I don't know if it was just like my mind's very powerful for the good and the bad. And whenever I heard, because my dad found out he had lung cancer on his birthday, which was May 2nd. He didn't tell anybody until the end of May because we were having like a birthday party and people were coming in and he just didn't want to ruin the vibe. So he finally told us, and when he did, I handed over my cigarettes and I said, I'm done. You guys do what you want to do, but I'm done smoking. And I did not look back. I did not look back. I did vape. The vape is like just, it's like a binky almost. It sucks. I hate that I'm addicted to this damn thing. They have non-nicotine ones. And when this one's out, I may get a non-nicotine one. But as soon as I feel better and I get all this doctor shit out of the way, you mark my words. I am quitting vaping. I'm done with it. I want to have a life. I want to see my son grow. I want to see my grandbabies grow. That's my dream in life. We'll hold each other accountable, Jades. See what we'll be like. Jeffrey, thank you. Thanks. It sucks. July 16th is my birthday, and that's when I get clearance, hopefully, from the cardiologist. I feel like if I could get clearance from the cardiologist, which I just don't see it going down that way, but I sure do hope. Then I'd be like, okay, my heart's okay. What's going on with my body then? What's taking all my breath away? I don't know. Because they did a brain scan, because when I went catatonic, when I had that nervous breakdown in October, they ran everything on me. And they were going to do an echocardiogram because they found through an x-ray or through an MRI, CAT scan, I don't know, they ran every test on me in Chicago. They said that there was a partial blockage in one of my arteries in my heart, and the substance was black. And I remember I was so out of it because like they kept calling me Jane Doe, and I'm like, I was so angry, but I couldn't speak. My pupils were as big as my blue part, and they would shine a light in my eyes, and the pupils wouldn't get small, so they thought I did a drug overdose. So I can remember being in the ambulance, and they gave me an IV, cut off my favorite sweater, took off my bracelets, and they asked my friend I was staying with, Karen, does she do drugs? And she was like, no, not ever, never. She's totally against all drugs. And I am, except marijuana, which I quit smoking. And they Narcaned me, and I can remember laying there, but I couldn't speak, and I was so scared that it was going to kill me. I remember they saying narco going in, and they put it in my IV, and they said if it's an overdose, we'll know real soon. And nothing happened, and they realized, oh, she's not on drugs. Nope, it was my vagus nerve, my brain, my heart, and my intestines were shutting down. But I remember blurs. I remember laying there. I could hear things at sometimes, and then they kept telling me to roll over because I was laying on my side. And they're like, Wendy, your blood pressure keeps dropping. You can't lay on your right side. And so they rolled me over, but I end up back on my side. I can remember them coming in and giving me a catheter. And my friend came in, and I had woken up a little bit after that. And I was confused because I didn't have a catheter in, but I thought that I remembered them putting one in and talking about it because I had a tampon in at the time. And she was looking around the bed, and she was like, no, you didn't get a catheter. And I was just like, I know I got a catheter. And she was like, Wendy, you didn't get a catheter. And I was like, call the doctor. And so she had the nurse come in, and they were like, she said, did she get a catheter? And they were like, yes, they gave her a catheter to get a urine sample. I was like, see? I was so angry because I was like, I was so out of it, but I know what I heard. But she was like, oh, I was like, apologize. Don't call me a damn liar. I didn't call you liar. I was just saying you didn't get a catheter. And I'm like, well, I told you I did. Because I can remember them being like, should we take her tampon out? Because she could go into toxic shock. But they didn't take it out. Yeah, I don't know. my health history. It's fantastic. Fantastic. Look at that. So much oil. Oh, wow. I look like I'm, going to a ball or something. I will, David. I will. Okay. I don't want to be a content creator. I am one. Armpit with hair. I'm a hippie, y'all. I don't shave my armpits. Cookies aren't good for you. I just don't have a sweet tooth. I really don't. Like, those protein bars is the sweetest as I can go. Parathyroid. Okay, I'm gonna go because I'm getting tired. My head is starting to hurt. I think I'm gonna take some Tylenol and I'm gonna rest. But I hope that you guys subscribe and know that I go live basically every single day unless I'm having a hard day like yesterday. And I'm an open book. If you got questions, I answer them. My bumblebees know everything about me from the last over 5 years. So, yeah, don't be shy. Thank you all for everything. Jessica, thank you. Cherie, I'll send you my address. David, I'll look up parathyroid when I get off the phone. Deborah K, thank you so much for supporting me through this hard time. It means so. You gotta email me your address. But I will be back tomorrow for another episode. I'm sending you love, hugs, prayers, and kisses. Make sure you hit the like button. After the video, write down your favorite quote of all times. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Make good choices. I love you all so much. Good night.